Hello my beautiful friends, Julianne here of Julianne and Art. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. If you are new, I'd love it if you consider subscribing. I'd love to have you stick around. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you the prompts for December's Mythographic Scavenger Hunt that Rachel Colors and Crafts and I are hosting, which is a monthly scavenger hunt where you can look for certain prompts. So our prompts for December are going to be a deer, which basically is kind of any deer-like deer-like animal. Doesn't have to only look like a reindeer or a typical deer. Also, technically, a moose is a deer. So deer, bells, and snow. So there's actually not as much snow as I had expected there to be, but that's why we're starting with Wild Winter, because basically this entire book qualifies for snow. So I'm going to do it a little differently. I think usually I show you guys one prompt at a time through all of the books, but this time I'm just going to flip through the one book and show you any prompts that that are in that book, because it'll go faster and you don't need to see me going through the same books over and over. So it just makes more sense. So we're going to start with Wild Winter because, like I said, it basically, the whole book qualifies for snow. Also, if you have Fabiana Atanasio's Frozen Fantasies, same thing, there's going to be basically snow through the whole book. But I currently don't have that with me. I left that behind when I moved back to the city here with my mom. So it'll come to me eventually, but in the meantime, I at least have this one. So I didn't tag all the snow ones. I just tagged the pictures that also qualify for the deer or the bells, because maybe you want to try to get a 2-for-1. And as far as I could tell, in all of the books that I own, which is getting to be a significant amount, there's no there was no doubles. Often there's doubles on a few pages, but this is the only book that had the doubles. So we're going to start with this one of the deer, which is adorable. Like I said, every page qualifies for snow. So and then we have another deer one here. I did tag this one, even though it doesn't have anything extra, because this one is the only one that is quite specifically Christmas. And I thought, in case anybody wants to do something a little bit more Christmassy, because it is December and Christmas month, this was the only page that I could find that was Christmassy. And this one here has the bells. And I think I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit, because you really need to see the pictures. You don't need to see the entire cover. Yeah, so we've got the bells here. So that is Wild Winter by Joseph Kattenbang. And next is going to be Voyage by Joseph Kattenbang. And there was only one image I found in here, which is this one with the hummingbird and these pretty bells. And ones like this are good for those of you in the Southern Hemisphere who have a summer Christmas. Then you don't need to do the snowy ones. Next we have the brand new Rainbow Realms by Weronika Kalinska. And this one has this gorgeous snow one here. I know I told you guys before, but I absolutely love this book. What do we have here? Okay, we have this one. We've got the deer here. And this praying mantis with the bells. And another, see this one, this is what I'm saying, like, you know, it's got antlers, it's deer adjacent enough. It's a type of deer. Also, I just wanted to mention a lot of the older Fabiana Attanasios in particular, but the older mythographics that have the hidden images, you know, maybe there's a little bell in the hidden image in a page that you just feel like coloring. Go ahead and use that, as long as you're not covering up the bell. But if you're coloring it as a bell, then, I mean, also, we're not going to gatekeep you guys. If it feels appropriate to you, just go ahead and do it. So mythical beasts, also Weronika Klinska. This one here was like a big stag with lovely, lovely forest in his antlers. And these owl deer hybrids, which is, I think, a really, I'm not sure how I feel about these guys. They're a little bit creepy, but also cool. And then Crystal Kingdom by Weronika Klinska. I've decided I really, really like her. I think she's getting to be right up there with Joseph Kattenbang for me, and Fabiana Attanasio without the hidden objects. So in Crystal Kingdom, we have this one with the deer. And we have this one with the king and the polar bears. I really like this one. This one actually has a lot. We have another deer here with the fractals. And we have the bells with the spider and a hermit crab shell. And we have another snow one. I think this one would be cool. I was contemplating maybe trying to do this one. And then this one with this goat ram guy, but he's got bells. So that is Crystal Kingdom. And then we move on to Alessandra Fusi, and we have in Shangri-La we have this deer page, and then this snowy page, which she's got lots of these floating hands type pages in hers, I noticed. So yeah, that's Shangri-La by Alessandra Fusi. Next Alessandra Fusi we have is Dreamweaver. And we have this snowy one here, again with the dolphins with the snow. And then we have this one here with the deer. And I think these are like butterfly wings or maybe moth wings. These definitely look like little moth antennas. So it looks like the ears or the antlers kind of go into butterfly wings or something. I'm not sure. I think it's one of those pictures that you might just have to start coloring and then kind of see what it is, see what it's becoming. So that's it for that book. And then another Alessandra Fusi, we have Wanderlust. This one has quite a few. So first we have this one with the fox and the masks, and it's got lots of bells, some bells. We have, oh yeah, there's more bells up there. We have this one with the snowflakes and this polar bear and this crazy ice ship. And then we have the moose here, and like I said, the moose technically is a deer, so I had to Google types of deer just to make sure I wasn't excluding things like this. And then we have this is it maybe like, I thought at first it was a tiger, but these seem maybe spottier, but I'm still going with tiger. But anyway, we got lots of bells here. So that is Wanderlust by Alessandra Fusi. And then we're back to Joseph Kattenbang. The other two had been pulled, that's why they were at the front of the stack, but really we're just going from like the alphabetically last, like Z to A kind of alphabetical order, reverse alphabetical order. Okay, so Wild Summer, you might guess there's no snow in this one, but there are some other ones. And again, for our friends in the Southern Hemisphere, this would be perfect. So we have this super cute kitten one with the bells. We have this koala one. So again, with the bells, like these aren't necessarily traditional bells, but they're still this little jangly part is still making it a bell. So it's a bell. And this one with the deer and the sundial. I had to think for a sec what it was called. So that's Wild Summer, Joseph Kattenbang. And then we have, sorry if I bumped the camera stand there. Next we have Labyrinth by Joseph Kattenbang. And this one is Bells as well, Adorable Cat. Really, he's so good at drawing animals. And we have this one here with the deer. Right, in frame. Yeah, so just the two in that one. I did notice some of the books had only one, but every single book that I own had at least something, which I thought was the first time we've had that. I've always had one book that didn't have something in it, or didn't have anything in it, I mean. So now we're on to Fabiana Attanasio. So Cosmic Spirit. We have this one with the bells, which I adore this page so much. It's one of my favorite pages from the book because it reminds me of Ramdas, which I'm pretty sure I've told you guys before. And this one with this deer kind of coming up out of the rocks. So yeah, that's that one. And then we have Menagerie. I'm going to tell you, I was expecting more deer in this one, and I have the orange tabs for the deer. There's not even an orange tab in here, which I was very surprised about. Oh, by the way, okay, this here looks like a deer, right? Looks like a couple of deer. I went through this book about 4 times flipping through, and I could not find these anywhere. So if you guys know where these deer actually are or where they come from, because I don't think they're in this book. So if you know where they are, please tell me, because like I said, I couldn't find them. I went through the book like 4 times looking for these deer from the cover, and I couldn't find anything. But I did find this one has the bell with this cool Savannah type cat in the jar. And then we have this one with the buffalo. And I'm going to say it looks like snow. This looks like snow on top of the pyramids and snow falling. So that one. And then our panda bear in the snow here. And this absolutely stunning page. Shell's Coloring Journey did this one. And like, I can't even picture it any other way because hers was just so beautiful and perfect. So, but I adore that image. Yeah, deer should be in here somewhere, but I didn't see them anywhere. Like, and I was looking for the trees. Here's like, these are kangaroos, and they're kind of growing out of the trees like the deer are here, but these clearly have antlers, and these clearly don't have antlers. These are clearly kangaroo. And yeah, I don't know where they are. Because am I wrong? Aren't there usually all the things? Here's a zebra growing out of the rock and the trees. Aren't usually all of the pictures on the cover in the, here's tree, but it's just an owl. Aren't the pictures on the cover usually all in the in the book somewhere. And there's no deer, just here. I mean, I suppose you could color the title page if you wanted for the deer as well. This guy, basically, as far as I can tell, if it's like horns like this, it's a goat family, and the antlers always kind of split off. That's what my Googling informed me of last night. So last mythographic is Dream Garden by Fabiana Atanasio, and I think we only have one deer picture in here, which is this one. Yeah, so like I said, if you have her Frozen Fantasies, basically everything in there also counts for snow. And if you felt like doing a Mythagoria, feel free. I'm going to be doing a page from the Frozen Nightmares. There's I have a little there's a little group buddy color going on for this book, and so we're going to be doing a page from here, but most of the pages in here also would count for snow. If this is more up your alley, feel free. I'm not going to show you guys the page because in case it's not up your alley, you don't have to look at it. So that's it. That's all I have to show you. I think going forward, I'll probably just continue to do the videos like this as opposed to going back and forth through the stack 3 times to show you the prompts separately. Because chances are, if you want to do a page in the book, you're just going to do a page in the book you want to do, as opposed to trying to target a specific prompt. Yeah, that's my opinion. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing your time with me. And if you like the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.